All right, so shots were fired. Dazed Gamer and Darius going at it. My outlook on this is the Amico is what's brought these channels together. I know Darius had some stuff going before that, and he does his thing. Dayzed Gamer kind of came on the scene with the Amico, same with me and a lot of other people. But the only reason why I wanted to make this video is because Darius and who's the other guy? And DS. They both inspired me to make a video that's coming up where I'm going to overview my whole outlook on the Amico from the beginning and clear out some things. I don't usually like to script anything. I like to talk, without scripting, but I got some notes put together and I want to get it right, and I want to make almost like a final video on my whole journey through the Amico, and clear out some of the things and not bashing anyone like before in my other videos, but just to clarify exactly how it all went down with me in particular. But getting back to Dazed Gamer, Dazed and Darius. I myself have gotten upset with Darius a few times, but I've unsubscribed and subscribed to many of the Miko channels for reasons that you might know. But most of those channels are subscribed to me, so I have resubscribed to many of those channels. But what I want to say is, Darius probably kind of surprised about this video. I mean, he did a reaction to Dazed because of the delay since that video that Darius made on Tony and Dazed. But Dazed finally came around to make the video on Darius Truxton, and I bashed Darius Truxton too for personal reasons, like my Italian heritage and stuff, just like any other race would. But I since deleted that video because Tony, this is for Dazed, Tony reached out to me when I made that video on Darius and Slotham about the greasy Italian thing. And he himself, Tony, reached out to me and said, don't take anything that Darius says seriously, because that's just what he does. So I'm surprised that Dazed came out that hard on Darius, which Darius is hard on people, but that's what he does. That's what he's always done. That's what his content revolves around. So I just want to say that we all know that the pro side is on the loss side. So I mean, I don't know if you still want to call this the hate side, I guess, or the anti side, let's say. Tony, Darius, Dazed, myself, plenty of other people. And Dazed brought up community quite a few times. So Darius, I think it's okay for Darius to be the face of the anti side. I have no problem with saying that. And I mean, someone has to be. So I mean, Slotham, he has his points. He makes his points. He bashes them. But I still think Darius was the original. So I have no problem saying that Darius was the face for the anti-side, which is not a bad thing. Does he use harsh words like the R word? But that's just what he does. That's in his, it's in his, he's just, he probably says that word like I might say some words that's just like you don't even realize he's using that word. I mean, so a lot of people have objection to that word. It could be racist as heritages and nationalities and but as a community, I don't think we should be bashing each other like this. So I hope that Dayzed and Darius sort it out, because in the end, it's just giving the pro side something to laugh about too. So I mean, and Darius is pretty good at taking criticism. I mean, he'll come back at you when he's criticized, but yeah, I know that he has his so-called sheep too, like Tony has, and the pro side's the same way. I mean, I would say just let this all go. I mean, like Dayzed, you said you were on, did follow Darius for quite a while. So yeah, I mean, some of the things he says might bother certain people. It's even happened to me. But in the end, as a community, I mean, it makes for content, I guess. And it's fun. Not fun, but for some people it's fun to watch your reaction videos on each other. So if you guys can feed off each other, but maybe let's show the pro side that you guys can sort it out and come together and not bash each other, forever and stuff. And I mean, yeah, Darius was kind of critical on Tony's sources and stuff. Tony tries, he tries to come out with, he tries to dig up some information for all, everyone that's looking for something on the Amico. So, I mean, I don't think Tony means to, I mean, he jokes around a little bit about being, whatever there, he jokes around about being a, I can't come up with the word right now, but, I mean, it's all for fun. I mean, Tony represented the anti-side as good as he could too. Darius did it in a different way. A journalist is what I was trying to come up with. I mean, we all think we're journalists when we Google shit, but I mean, we all have the same information when it comes to Googling. Tony just tries to represent somewhat the anti-side and the critical side somewhat. And let's not forget that the pro side has given way worse false information about positive stuff about the Amico. So I don't think it's that bad that Tony came up with some misled information for the anti-side. I mean, the pro side's done it. So, I mean, he probably didn't mean it that way. He tried to come out with some information prematurely, I guess. But in the end, Darius, like Dayzed said, he's got issues too with stuff you do. So in the end, we're not all perfect and we're not all making a living on YouTube. So let's, it's just our own little community. Nobody out there besides the Amico followers, not many know about me, Dayzed, Tony, or Darius. So it's just our community since especially since the Amico. So I mean, hash it out, and more importantly, what I wanted to say is look for my video coming soon. I'm putting it together right now, and I want to get it as accurate as I can and as clear as I can. And I just want to go over the whole thing with my issues that I've had with the anti-side at one time, then the pro side at one time, the event that I played the Amico at. I want to just, like, I know I've talked about it, and I haven't clarified a lot of the things where I stood at certain times. So I'd like to just go over my whole thing on just how it went for me, and obviously the truth, and obviously as clear as I can put it together, where I stood at certain times, where I went, and how it evolved and all that. So look for that video. I'm not sure exactly when I'll have that ready, but stay tuned for that. And keep this community going. I mean, yeah, when the Amico is all said and done, a lot of us may not have a lot of content to do because that's what we've been doing. I always planned on doing something different with my channel if I was going to pursue it. But for now, I guess we could keep talking about the Amico. Why not? DJC still is, so if the pro side's still talking about it, then I don't see why we shouldn't keep talking about it. So anyway, peace to everyone, and hey, whatever, fuck it.